Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to another episode of MITSU-CHAN'S Upgrades. Today, after having done an oil change, as you can see, to remnants thereof there, we have a very, very fun job. We finally get to mess with MITSU-CHAN'S palette, specifically her lungs. So as I said before, we are messing with her lungs. That said, we're talking about the air intake there. Getting rid of the stock box, pop into one of these bad boys. So once upon a time, I had actually ordered an AEM setup for MITSU-CHAN, and unfortunately, that did not pan out. We ended up getting a turbocharged unit, and as you all very well easily saw, MITSU-CHAN is not turbocharged. Let me get this box open. So with MITSU-CHAN not being turbocharged, we needed to order a new one. I did lots of hunting and found a nice one from INJEN. So this came in today. By the way, happy Columbus Day if you actually celebrate it. Otherwise, it's a fairly breezy day, so if things start to blow away, I apologize. Oh, stickers! Alright, so we're partway through getting things pulled off, and I just wanted to update you all. So what I had done, if you had looked in the video, was pull out the air filter and then very forcibly remove the other half of the stock box. And now, what I'm currently working on is I'm actually going to undo the connection there, as well as here at the mass airflow. So I have to get this mass airflow unit off to connect it to the other set that is currently outside the window. So the trick is to get it unwired and unhooked, and then we'll go from there. We have officially taken off all of the work in here. So now there's just the throttle body and the tag for the mass airflow, the connection. So what I'm stuck on right now is trying to get the mass airflow. That piece here is all one big old sensor detached from the other half of the stock box. But as you can see, that's not good. All the threadings have been kind of broken, so it'll take me a minute to try and get that off. But in the meantime, we're going to pre-assemble. So. Okay, so now that we finally have the mass air out, what we're going to do is we're going to get one of the other clamp pieces that'll go right there, The filter head will go here, attach things together, and we'll be done, man. It's exciting. And there it is. Again, it's really easy, really straightforward to do. Just make sure that you don't have a moment where you accidentally over tighten the bolts that hold that in place, because otherwise it's going to be a pain to get off. As I said, it took me about 2 hours to finally get that last bolt off, and it involves some breaking of stuff, like the housing that holds that and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I'm just so happy to have a piece of INJEN inside of my engine. But yeah, let's turn this over. Let's see what she sounds like. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Found it informative and helpful as far as installing this particular air intake system. Most intakes are going to be about the same procedure just because of the device involved. Hold on. Listen. It sounds so great. I'm so sorry. I just love the new sound. It's so much beefier and meatier. And I definitely left the Honda Civic that's behind me behind. Oh, this is so much fun having this little piece in here. I will say this, just as a quick review of this INJEN air intake system. It's clean. It looks gorgeous inside the engine bay. You know, I showed a picture to a few of my friends, even ones who aren't as car savvy, and they're like, ooh, you know, it looks good. It looks tough. They like it. I like it just as a driver. In the neighborhood that's not loud and blasting, which means that, you know, you're not a nuisance to your neighbors. But when you put some power down, you get a nice little rumble, you know. You get a little wake-up call. Say, hey, I'm still here, which is nice because, you know, having had other systems before where it was just all kinds of sadness, you know, it just, yeah, it feels nice to have a system that's responsive. As far as power gains go, there really aren't any power gains per se. I will say that I feel like my 181 foot-pounds of torque are a lot more available now that this new air system's on there. Because you got to think, you know, the old system had bug catchers and little things that would put basically low air pressure zones so that they would flow into there better. And help take some of the air away from the engine out, regulate, which that's cool. You know, the ECU is programmed for that and whatnot. But with this new setup on there, first my check engine light came on, but after using it some, it adapted the system for the new air supply, you know. And now it's just so much more there, and I love it. So even when I have the car at higher revs, which normally in a normal setup you wouldn't feel the torquiness of stepping off the gas and hitting the gas again, But in this car now, with the setup, you definitely feel it and hear it more. I appreciate that about it. All in all, this took about 30 minutes to install. And hold on, here we go again. Listen, oh. Woo, I just love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway, all in all, yes, it took about 30 minutes to install, and it was very easy, very straightforward. It's just literally pull apart and bolt back together with the new stuff. As far as working with the mass airflow, though, please, for the love of all that is good, be careful, because you can, like I did, strip the insides of your mass airflow sensor, and that leads to a bad day, because that means that you have to break the casing and then force your little pliers in there to hold things still, and it's just not a fun time. So yeah, but otherwise, altogether, I love this intake system. It's really revitalized the driving experience in this car. I mean, I got nothing but smiles every time I take off the line. So, oh my goodness. Listen to that. This is uphill. You hear your revs now. It's just great. Especially if you're newer to driving. Having that revs that you can hear audibly definitely helps out. Definitely would say is a great, useful assist in this car. But all that said, hope you guys enjoyed. We love y'all. Thank you for watching Season 1 of Car Rant. We're about to start Season 2. And again, as always, we got lots of great things in store for you guys. Yeah, it's just going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. And for once, we will have snow and fall-time activities on the show. So, be prepared for that. But otherwise, love and appreciate all of you guys, and hope for the best for you all. God bless and peace.